Coach, you gonna show us some plays for anybody else besides Axel? Or are we only here to make this kid look better than what he is?
You know what, Dan? No, I'm not. The game plan tonight features Axel. He's our best player. Your job is to execute the game plan.
In what universe is he our best player? MP outscores him all the time.
Doesn't matter. There's no universe where you get to be the star. That's not gonna happen. That ship sailed a long time ago.
Look, I know I'm better than him, but you never even given me the shot.
You might know that. No one else does. You want to make the league? Be realistic. Hustle, play defense, find a role in the system, help the stars shine brighter.
The stars? What do you know about being a star player? You down here with us too. Look, I still want to shine myself, and ever since I've been here, you've been holding me back.
That's enough, Dan. You're on the bench tonight. I'll see the rest of you out there for warm-ups.
Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our 2K Sports broadcast. I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's the second round of the Winter Showcase, and we have the Delaware Bluecoats taking on the Texas Legends.
Both of these teams finishing at the top of their pods during the group portion of the tip-off tournament. A lot of length, a lot of skill out there on the floor tonight.
Plenty of NBA caliber talent to go around on both the Bluecoats and the Legends.
And these players know just how impactful a strong performance is for their chances of moving up to the NBA. There should be plenty of heart and hustle out there from the opening whistle to the final buzzer.
What a big shot to start this game. Dan Coleman out of the starting lineup. Delaware fans wondering, what's going on?
Checking in on who the Texas Legends will go with to start the game. They have talent all over the floor, but it all starts with Wilkes and Tyler. And looking at the group Coach Ken Davis will go with. He made a big change to the starting lineup as Dan Coleman will begin this game on the bench. Really a shocker. And we shouldn't speculate here, but there's almost certainly something going on behind the scenes.
Well, maybe it's the Blue Coach trying to play matchups, or maybe they're just shaking things up. But then I think, why would they? Especially with how they've played so far. Maybe he just tweaked something in warm-ups. But overall, this is a surprise.
And from everything that we've heard from the 76ers side of things, they are ecstatic with the way Coach Davis handles and leads this G League team.
Yeah, Coach Davis can be a bit quirky, but his view of how to run things aligns perfectly with what the 76ers vision is. They believe in Coach Davis, and they support him very strongly.
Timeout called the Bluecoats. Just over a minute played here to start the game. To the middle. Here's Phillips. To the inside. It's stolen by O'Brien.
I'll tell you guys what, you can bet there will be no shortage of NBA scouts here tonight.
Both Texas and Delaware have a lot of players that have shown NBA upside. Guys like Phillips are the known talents, but then even guys like MP, they've done enough to turn some heads here.
Now here's Phillips. Phillips the screen. Pass to Andra. Down low. Phillips left side. 4 on the shot clock. Ford. It's good. And the assist that time from Phillips.
But listen, we know Phillips has all the talent in the world, but team first plays like that will help him in his career.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hawkins outside. The kick out to Wilkes. Beasley. shot to stop the drought. Ford with the rebound. Well, what a host city Orlando has been for the Winter Showcase. You couldn't ask for a better venue.
You think back to the 2020 bubble held here in Orlando. They know how to host basketball events. Great job putting all these teams up for the Winter Showcase and making it a great event.
Shot's good by O'Brien.
Now the seal is broken. Maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, that had not been the way they wanted this game to get going for them.
And not the way we want to see. We want to see more offense.
Back to Phillips.
It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Unbothered by the defensive pressure, Phillips is a beast inside.
And that one's good from Beasley.
Great job to hit his teammate on the move.
The Bluecoats leading. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Here's Steele. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now that took some toughness inside. They weren't taking it easy on Steele. Well, what a talented Texas Legends team we're seeing. A lot of these guys, they could see NBA time at some point.
And the talent the Legends have on their roster is a big reason why they're in the semifinals of the Winter Showcase. They can just overwhelm teams with their length and their shooting.
I'll add that to Axel Phillips' highlight reel.
Here's Tyler. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside O'Brien. Hawkins outside. And the 3 off target. Pass to Phillips. Shoots over O'Brien. Phillips missing. And it's Texas's ball. Trailing by 10. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wilkes. It's hauled in by the Bluecoats. Another 3 falls for Delaware.
They couldn't have dreamed of a much better start than they've had here tonight.
Yeah, they came in with a tremendous offensive game plan. It's worked perfectly, and what a lead they already have to show for it.
And you got to give credit to this coaching staff as well. They came into this game prepared perfectly.
And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. The Bluecoats on top. They lead by 11. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. Set for the second quarter here in Orlando. Delaware and Texas returning to action in the Winter Showcase.
I got yours. Substitution for Delaware, Phillips. For Indra. Coming onto the floor for the Legends.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now Phillips. Phillips a screen. Inside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
Playing big inside is really what Phillips is all about. He's tall, explosive, and dangerous.
Wilkes. Oh, the finish by Wilkes.
Way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
We may have to pause the game. The basket's still shaking.
Yeah, he got as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Delaware. Pass to Phillips. To the wing on the left. Fades and shoots. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Anyway, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And that one's good. Tyler.
Taking it to the rim. Tyler's a problem.
From about 19 feet. Connects. The jumper drops.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
From deep, Tyler. Another miss there by Tyler. Phillips. He's covered by Waters. Again, Delaware.
That is some dime-dropping, exquisite assist.
Waters outside. On the wing, Wilkes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Not surprising to see that from Wilkes. He's a walking bucket. And sometimes you think, is that Jamal Wilkes or Braden Wilkes?
Coming onto the floor for your Bluecoats. Coming onto the floor for the Legends.
And here are the Bluecoats now. 9-point game. To the paint. Phillips, good.
Well, Phillips has looked pretty much unstoppable, using his athleticism to get whatever he wants.
Pass to Beasley. Now Tyler for three. The Legends again can't hit. To the inside. And the dunk by Phillips.
While building out his game, Phillips can rely on his size to do some major damage at the rim. At both ends, really.
And here are the Legends now. Trailing by 13. Wilkes gets the bucket.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Goes up on the wing. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Defensively, you just do not want to see MP shooting it in rhythm.
Here's Wilkes. Capitalizes off the crossover.
The height difference there was huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
That body control right there is essential. If you're giving up a bunch of height on flat ground, then you better be good in the air.
Be able to adjust in the air, too.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Bluecoats ahead.
22.
They lead by 11. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. It's time to get the second half started. The Bluecoats and Legends back on the court in Orlando. And it's Texas's ball. Well, no way around it. Last year was a rough one for the Legends. They went 8-26 in the G League regular season.
Yeah, they're looking to improve on that record. They were last in the G League in offensive rating. That's a big area of focus for this year's Texas team.
Substitution for Texas. Braden Wilkes.
Bluecoats on D. On the wing, Wilkes. That one falls. Great assist from Tyler.
Gotta force the defense to extend. Wilkes helping out.
Down low. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You have to give credit the way MP has played here. He's done a great job of setting up Phillips with a lot of fantastic looks.
Yeah, I feel like MP has gone out of his way at times to get Phillips the ball. But that's the game plan, and MP has certainly executed it very well.
And it's Texas's ball. 11-point game. They set the screen. Here's Tyler outside. About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the middle. Kicks it out to Steele. From deep. The rebound by O'Brien. Wilkes with it. Guarded by Phillips. Out of bounds. It'll be Blue Coats ball. Here's Indra. Since their founding in 2010 and until recently, Tim, the Texas Legends have struggled to win.
In their 15 years as a Mavericks affiliate, Texas has a grand total of 1 playoff victory. This talented group of Legends players, they're hoping to change that.
I'll tell you what, this Texas team has a ton of fight. Tyler sets the tone with plays like that.
At the line for the Legends, Isaiah Tyler. 1 shot.
One shot.
And that one misses.
The Blue Coats with the lead. Here's Phillips.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Nice speed from NP. While he's here in the G League, NBA front offices, they want to see that skill from him.
And the dunk by O'Brien.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, nothing will.
Just what the doctor ordered. Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
I think the prescription was done.
And that prescription could give them the injection of energy they've been looking for.
Timeout called the Blue Coats.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
When this Legends franchise moved to Texas from Colorado in 2009, Brian, they became a Mavericks affiliate.
And back then, you'd see teams be affiliates for multiple NBA squads. How about that? The Legends were one of the first to be solely tied to one organization. I guess they really are legends.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Phillips with the ball.
O'Brien's there. The Blue Coats, another miss.
The Legends trailing. Here's Tyler.
Second shot opportunity. Counted.
That kind of contact is nothing to Tyler. He welcomes trying to score through it.
The Legends making a switch
At
here.
the line for the Legends, Isaiah Tyler. Shooting 1. Substitution for Texas.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you know, the Texas Legends are based in Frisco, just north of Dallas.
Yeah, so it works great with their affiliate, the Mavericks. The teams are so close, it allows a lot of synergy between the Mavs and Legends, both in the coaching perspective and front office.
Out of bounds, it'll be Legends ball.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
On the wing, Wilkes. Rejected by Steele.
Wow, standing at 7'2", they might think twice before challenging Steele at the rim again.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to do it and get back into this game.
And it was their defense, just as much as their offense, that served as the catalyst and allowed them to put this run together.
What a display.
Phillips in the post. He's covered by Waters.
Releases. No good again that time.
Tyler inside.
He's got 10 for the lead.
Rejected by Steele.
Here's some advice. Try someone else. The 7-footer Steele is a monster inside.
And the Blue Coats call time here.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Coming onto the floor for your Blue Coats, Cassell, Harrington, Christie, Coleman. Substitution for Texas.
Both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution for Texas.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Back to Phillips. Hawkins covering. Drops one in from the wing.
A silky mid-range shot. You can tell MP has put the work into getting that dialed in.
Here's Wilkes.
Mercy Wilkes showing why he's one of the best here in the G League.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Back to Phillips. Indra. Just 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. And yes, he nails it.
Massive point from MP. Does this guy already have a clutch gene?
2 minutes.
Pass to Beasley. Out to Tyler. To tie it up. Delaware grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Phillips. Hawkins covering. Out to the wing. And the basket good by Phillips.
Huge point from Phillips. He's looking NBA ready.
And so it's Texas with it. Trailing by 5. Here's Tyler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Relishing the chance to make the big play. You can tell Tyler enjoyed going on the attack there.
Pass to Phillips. Inside. Beasley grabs the miss. Tyler outside. Wilkes. It's good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
He's so clutch. He saves his best when the pressure is at its highest.
Fires for 3. Cans the 3!
I think it's safe to say that MP has the clutch genes, rising to the occasion at a big moment.
And the Legends call time here.
Let's hear it for your dance squad.
Here's Tyler. Pass to Hawkins. And here is Beasley. 5 on the clock. Here's Tyler. Hawkins covering. Connects!
Nothing you can do about that. Sometimes MP still connects despite whatever you throw at him.
And the Legends call time here. to Wilkes. Count it! And he has brought them within 2 points.
You could tell that Wilkes was not going to settle there. Fully committed to getting the much-needed bucket.
And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty. And that's an intentional foul.
A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty, missing both.
The perfect chance to wrap it up, and he couldn't take advantage. We'll see if he lives to regret it.
Now Tyler.
Puts it up.
Missed. And that does it. The Delaware Bluecoats are into the Winter Showcase Finals.
What a moment for the great state of Delaware. They have a chance to play for a title and be the class of the G League.
And thinking about the way MP played tonight, very impressive the way he handled his business.
Yeah, he's worked hard to prove himself here in the G League, and now to be on a team in the Showcase Final, that's got to feel special.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Tim Swartz, Brian Banafitemi, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
Why'd you get so mad when Coach gave us the game plan? He told us all the same thing. It hurts, but we did it.
How did you react when Coach told you to take a backseat to Axel?
I wasn't happy. And I bugged.
And that's exactly how I felt when Coach told me to take a backseat to you and Jalen.
I didn't realize that. My bad, bro.
It's always the same for me. Play ball with us, help make this guy look good, get him to the next level, and then it'll be your turn. But my turn never came. See, I should have stood up for myself. I should have pushed back.
It could still be your turn. You're young.
Yeah, in life, but not in basketball. Every game, when that clock says 0-0, I feel like my future's just slipping away. Look, if you want something in this life, MP, you gotta go out and take it. And as long as that ball is still in your hands, you got a choice in how your future plays out. Go out there and make them people love you tonight. It's up to you. Make the right choice, MP.
Yo, MP, make sure you listen to Coach and pass me the ball. Don't crash out like your boy Dan and blow your shot at being the 12th man in the NBA.
There's no team and no court where you better than me.
Hey, keep telling yourself that. I don't care what you think. Just stick to the game plan. Do we have a problem, MP?
No. No problem at all, boss.
Good.
It all comes down to this, the Winter Showcase Finals. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We're closing out our time here in Orlando with the final game of the showcase. The Delaware Bluecoats and the Sioux Falls Skyforce.
Two teams that handled their pods during the group stages with ease. Fans were hoping to see this matchup, and they got it.
A lot on the line tonight. Bragging rights, a cash prize, but for the players, it's also a chance to show they are NBA-level talent.
If you look at the rosters for the Skyforce and the Bluecoats, there are some big names, but also some newcomers that have surprised a lot of people. MP is a name that stands out, and you feel like he's just scratching the surface.
What a matchup here in the finals. Delaware and Sioux Falls have both been very impressive in the Winter Showcase. And I don't think you can really say that either side has much of an advantage.
Here's who we'll see from the Skyforce to start the game. Marty Morris at the 3 is someone who can give a defense fits with how difficult he is to track. And the starters on the floor for Delaware. Phillips and MP, the big threats in their lineup so far this year. And the one area that you figure the Bluecoats will lean on is the offense of Axel Phillips.
I would bet the Skyforce try to take that option away early, make other players on the Bluecoats beat them. Delaware hasn't been forced to do that during the tournament yet.
Looking at the path the Skyforce took to get here, Brian, they had to survive some early scares, including an overtime game against the Capitanes.
As much as the Skyforce were tested in their first game, they looked in control the next round. Coach West trusts his Skyforce roster, and he tries to empower them when they're out on the court. And that approach has certainly paid off in this showcase.
Basket counts.
Nice looking jumper right there by MP. He knows when he should look to take these shots.
Now here's Ellis. D right on him. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back rim and in.
It looked pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
With the fadeaway.
Castro grabs the miss.
The fadeaway was about his only option once he decided to shoot. Defender had good position.
And out of bounds, the Bluecoats will take it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And the Sioux Falls Skyforce is a team that plays with a lot of joy out on the floor. Very traditional approach to their offense, but they all know their roles.
And there is some great veteran leadership on the Skyforce that makes that happen. You think of a guy like Jackson Ellis. Boy, what a locker room presence he's been for Sioux Falls.
Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. Here's Williamson. Baker outside. On the wing, Ellis. Clock at 6. And it's Steele with the rebound.
Well, the cash prize of $100 grand for the winning team, a huge incentive here in the finals, and that would go a long way for most of these G League players.
That would go a long way for most people. I mean, having that kind of bonus at the end is something that I love about this winter showcase. Just another wrinkle that adds a bit more pressure here in the finals.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Williamson. Three-pointer Smith. That shot off. The Blue Coats leading. And the three off target. And here are the Skyforce. Here's Ellis. Excellent D there from Coleman. Soft touch off the glass.
Carving out some space inside. That is a quality look for MP.
Baker with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Ellis. Over Phillips. The Skyforce again can't hit. What a great winter showcase we've had so far. Big names performing as expected, and a handful of games that came down to the wire.
You can definitely feel the level of play and intensity of these games higher than a regular season game. These players are leaving it all out on the court and have been all showcase.
And the basket is good. Now here's Ellis. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They set a pick to stop the run, and the layup is good.
Still banging around in there. Ellis gets it done inside.
Lets it go from the wing. Castro grabs the miss.
That is such a low percentage shot.
Look, he's got to remember, he's got 4 teammates out there with him. He doesn't need to do it all by himself. This is a team game.
Yeah.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Blue Coats ahead, leading by 7. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. Welcome back, everyone. It's the Winter Showcase Final. Skyforce and Blue Coats starting off the second quarter. And it's the Blue Coats with the ball. Pass. Skyforce making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Skyforce. At the line for Sioux Falls, John Logan for 1.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And another miss by Delaware. Sioux Falls trailing here. Here's Morris. Good D by Harrington.
There wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better for sure.
Buries it from 3-point range.
You've got to get out on that if you're on D. MP proving he can be dangerous from deep.
And here is Baker. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Ellis. The Skyforce again can't hit. And here are the Blue Coats now. For 3. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
That's the effort they want to see from Phillips. That kind of activity is a big boost for the Blue Coats.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ellis outside. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Guarded by Baker. Fades back. Yep, that one goes.
We're turned into the one-man show in this one. MP carrying the load and scoring it very well.
Morris outside. Baker outside.
6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. And Phillips with the block.
Exclamation point from Phillips. You know he loves to showcase what he's got.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
That's just what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
He is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Expanding his range.
It's rebounded by Williamson. And here are the Skyforce.
Trailing by 10.
Logan. Outside Williamson.
Off target from three-point range. Lets it fly. That's short off the rim.
Baker outside.
Back to Ellis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
It's going to be on Phillips.
Physical move by Ellis, carrying his motion into and through the defender to get the whistle.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
The Bluecoats, another miss. Pass to Baker. Excellent D there from Coleman.
Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. And so here is Sioux Falls. From deep three-point range, Ellis with the bucket.
Jackson Ellis.
That'll do it for the first half.
Bluecoats ahead.
They lead by 7. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone, to Orlando as we begin the second half of this Winter Showcase Final. The Bluecoats with the lead. And you know, the name Skyforce was actually chosen from a fan contest almost 4 decades back.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like something from the 80s, doesn't it? But actually, some fans wanted the name to be Sky, and then some fans wanted it to be Force. So the executive said, hey, why don't we just split the difference?
Pass to Baker. Delaware grabs the miss. He's covered by Smith.
And a little luck that time, but it drops.
High degree of difficulty on that shot, to say the least.
Off target at the rim. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. 18 feet out.
They get it back.
From beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall.
And the Skyforce are a long haul from their parent club, Ryan, the Miami Heat.
Well, it's not just a hop, skip, and a jump from Miami, Florida to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, guys. And the weather is certainly a little different as well.
Back to Castro.
Smith. No good with the triple. 90 seconds into the second half now. But he gets it back. Fades. Good on the shot.
Now there's MP on target, looking comfortable from the mid-range.
And so here is Sioux Falls. Nothing yet for them here in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Sioux Falls. Here's Smith. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, Tim, a long and cherished history for the Sioux Falls Skyforce.
The longest running minor league basketball team in the country. Starting back in 1989, they joined the NBA Development League much later in 2006.
The three from Baker. Nailed from three-point land.
Little floor spacing right there. Baker capitalizes from beyond the arc.
The three ball. And it's Sioux Falls with the rebound. Inside. Here's Williamson.
Yes! And a nice assist from Smith.
He picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Solid feed from Coleman. Passing is a developing part of his game.
And Sioux Falls has possession. A 12-point game. Takes the 13-footer. Can't hit that one.
Here's Delaware. Skyforce started in the rough and tumble early days of the minor leagues, Brian.
Yeah, a Wild West type of environment, if you will. This team retains a certain hard-nosed ethos and toughness as part of their DNA.
Now here's Baker. Back to Smith. Pass to Castro.
Now here's Ellis. Pulls up. Banked in off the glass.
Fearless play. It's exactly what you want from Ellis inside, taking the contact and making the shot.
Tries a three. It's rebounded by Williamson. Baker outside. That's tipped. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
It takes focus to pull up off the bounce. And as we know, focus is no issue for MP.
You know, the cold South Dakota winters, they really polar opposites of their parent club name, the Heat.
Well, the shooters that play here, they've had a few that can go on a heater. You think of guys like Max Bruce, Duncan Robinson, some real flamethrowers.
Outside Williamson. Pass to Ellis. Pulls up on the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls.
Now remember now, Ellis has been a pro a long time, and he understands the value of the mid-range.
Shoots a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Here's Ellis. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Bluecoats ahead.
They lead by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
This is it, the final quarter to decide the winner of this winter showcase. Now, the Skyforce used as a kind called the Bluecoats.
Timeout for the Bluecoats. One more round of applause for your performers.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And they grab their own miss.
To the left side wing. The fader. Count it.
Well, that's just exactly what this team needs from MP.
Here's Baker. On the wing, Ellis.
Fades away.
Yes, and it's Baker picking up the assist.
Fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And it's the Bluecoats with the ball.
At one point, they led by 16. And that's just not a good shot for him. They can get way better looks than that. On the wing, Ellis. And
Out of bounds, the Blue Coats will go.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
Now here's Ellis. Here's Smith. Can't hit from in close. He's guarded by Ellis.
Delaware with the rebound. Steal.
He makes it from the left block.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
Now here's Baker.
Ellis nails the baby hook.
Jackson Ellis.
Shoots a fader.
And the Blue Coats tack on 2 more.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Now here's Baker.
And again, Sioux Falls with the triple.
Helping to stretch out the defense horizontally. That's a nice shot right there by Ellis.
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline.
Pass to Baker.
Back to Ellis.
2 points. Jackson Ellis.
Buzzer makes it official. The Delaware Blue Coats are the Winter Showcase Tournament champions.
The credit for this run has to start with MP. You can't say enough about what he's meant to his team today. He's been their unquestioned leader and has come through for them in the biggest moments.
And for winning, the Blue Coats receive the Winter Showcase Cup as well as a cash prize.
That's a well-earned reward for this team after getting into the top 8 of group play and then winning 3 consecutive single elimination games.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Tim Swartz, Brian Banafitemi, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
Champion. I like how that sounds. Let's go, baby. That's how you beat them. Yeah. Come on. My bad, boss. Guess I just forgot the game plan.
You really think you did something, huh?
Oh, what, win the showcase? Oh, yeah, I think I did. Sorry about that.
Enjoy your trophy.
You know, it's too bad they don't give out trophies for getting drafted. You would have a real nice one.
Nah, just $1 million. And a guaranteed NBA contract. This franchise don't even own your rights, MP.
Whatever, bro. Cream rises. And besides, if they drafting people with games as weak as yours, I really like my chances.
Yeah, because teams love drafting players that don't listen and only look out for themselves. Good luck with that.
Blue Coats! Yes, sir! Champion!
Well, this is never easy, but you've been traded to the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. We appreciate all your hard work. Thank you for your service.
Wait, what? We just won the showcase. I was the MVP.
Yes, and that performance led directly to this move. Rio Grande values your scoring.
Okay, and you don't?
We spoke about this more than once. I told you what you needed to do, and either you couldn't do it or you decided not to. Either way, this isn't the right fit.
Come on, coach. Axel
is part of this organization. You are not. It's probably for the best. Rio Grande is a better fit for someone with your ambitions. I encourage you to think of it that way. They'll be in touch.
Okay, coach. Appreciate you.
Well, what did you expect? You totally ignored the game plan.
I was only trying to do what you told me to do.
I told you to walk the line. Make sure you got yours while letting him eat. I didn't tell you to ice him out.
Yeah, I probably took it a little too far. But I didn't think they'd trade me.
You know what? Listen, this wasn't the right fit for you anyway. Rio Grande needs a score, and they really liked you at the showcase. You'll be a real focal point there.
Oh. You think so?
Yeah. I mean, Delaware was never gonna let you be you. That wasn't what they needed. Now you're going somewhere that needs all of you.
Okay. I can see that.
You can see it? All right, good. This will be great for you, I promise.
I trust you, Vanessa. Okay.
First half of the season was pretty rough, but we got a great opportunity to turn things around with your help. Pumped you guys are here.
Thanks, Coach. I'm looking forward to learning from you. I was a huge fan of yours when you played for Marquette.
Yeah, I thought you were the best point guard in the country your senior year.
I was, but I'm also 5'10", so here I am. It's all good, though. Coaching is what I do, and I love it.
Tell you what I love, being in a place where I can wear a t-shirt in February, man. My last stop was Sioux Falls.
Yeah, it's a little bit hotter here for sure.
Hey, speaking of last stops, I don't know what you guys are used to, but here in Rio Grande, we focus on building a winning culture.
Man, it's just good to hear we're not playing to lose, Coach.
Tell me about it.
Let's get to work. It's easy at one level to get tunnel vision and focus too much on your personal goals. Everyone here's trying to make the league, become a better player. It's all on one level. I get it. But we believe that players develop best when you build winning habits, which you do by winning games. I don't care how tight your handle is if you're not a winner. And believe me, those skills are different.
I'm ready to do whatever it takes, Coach. Winning is what I'm all about.
I saw that in the showcase, and that's why I personally pushed so hard to trade for you.
You did? Did you hear anything else from the showcase?
You mean freezing out Axel Phillips during the finals? Yeah, I heard something about that. I like that, though. Means you got that competitive fire in you.
I thought we were building winning habits here, Coach.
That's a unique situation. I'm sure it won't happen again.
It won't. I promise. I'll tell you about it later.
Cool. Hey, Matt, trainer wants to see you down that way.
Gotcha.
Okay. MP, there's another player I want you to meet. Name's Trace Miller. He's another young player that we're building around, and I think you guys got complementary games. Very excited to see what you can do together.
Sounds good to me.
Come on. Trace, meet MP. MP, this is Trace. I want you to stick by him.
What up, Trace? Nice to meet you, bro.
What's up, MP? So, Coach says you're a bucket getter, and we need to turn this thing around, so is he telling the truth or what?
Guess we'll see soon enough.
All right, cool.
Let's start working on some sets to help you guys get used to each other.
Yeah.
Cool.
Come on.
Hey, yo, right here. Hey, move around, move around. Right here. Come around, come around. That's all you. Hey. This mine. Hey, good luck.
Taking it to the rack. Flowers again. Get past. Oh, what happened? Go. Kick it out. I got it. Good take, MP.
Hey, yo, right here. Come around, come around.
Man, I'm telling you, with you and me on this team, we're about to level up in a major way. Watch.
Yeah, I really like those sets we ran.
Yeah.
Coach is pretty on point, huh?
Bro, yes. I mean, to make him a G League coach that young, I mean, I think he's going to be an NBA head coach someday.
I can see it. I can see it. I just like the fact that he's all about winning.
Isn't everybody? I know I am.
Ah, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, well, we don't do those politics here, bro. I mean, playing time's got to be earned.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's how it should be.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's riding off their reputations, but at some point you got to put it on tape.
And that's all we doing here.
For sure. Get your popcorn ready.
We about to make a movie.
Bet that.
Okay, just like how we practiced. Let's look for each other on those actions, make the extra pass. Let's see how it looks against real competition.
You already know, Coach. Me and MP ready to run that two-man game.
Yes, sir.
Good. We gotta start winning some games before they start wondering whether this offense actually works.
Oh, we're gonna make it work, Coach. We ready.
All right, let's go out there and do your thing.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining in. The start of the G League regular season begins right now as the Rio Grande Valley Vipers visit the Texas Legends. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Schwartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we are live from Frisco, Texas.
The Legends have been getting better and better lately. The rise of Wilkes and Tyler have made them a threat for the regular season.
And on the Vipers side of things, a lot of change since the Winter Showcase as they overhauled their roster.
Well, something wasn't quite working for them, and they didn't hesitate to make wholesale changes. They've brought in MP from Delaware, and they've also added Trace Miller to the mix.
What a roster shakeup it's been for the Vipers between the Winter Showcase and now. They didn't have a great first half of the season, and they made some changes.
We'll see an overhauled lineup for the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. Fresh faces, MP and Trace Miller sliding right into that starting five. And looking at the starting five that the Texas Legends will send out, what a season it's been for Wilkes and Tyler. They really are the engine of this team. And the big move for the Vipers was trading for MP. They're hoping he can fill their needs.
With the way that MP turned things up in the Winter Showcase, he's clearly the type of player the Vipers need. It's a big risk, but they seem to believe MP is a guy that was being held back on that Delaware team.
Just two to shoot, and it's Wilkes missing.
Tonight marks the third meeting of the year between Rio Grande Valley and Texas. They played each other a couple of times in the group stage of the tip-off tournament.
And they split those meetings, but you can throw all of that out now. The overhaul of the Rio Grande Valley roster was so extensive, this might as well be the first meeting between the two teams.
Hawkins drives in. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, nice work inside from Hawkins. Love the aggressive attitude he showed right there.
Back to Miller. It's stolen by Beasley. Pollard with it. Guarded now by Cox. And here's Pollard. One up, one down, and he makes his first shot of this game.
Finding some space inside, Pollard uses his soft touch to finish the play.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And tonight's game, a bit of a rivalry, Brian. A little north versus south action in Texas.
Well, you think back to all the battles the Rockets and Mavericks have had, the two parent franchises for these teams. It's hard to ignore all that history anytime two Texas teams decide to tangle. How's that for a tongue twister?
Well, without a doubt, the centerpiece for the Texas Legends is the duo of Wilkes and Tyler, arguably the best tandem in the G League right now.
They are so fluid and potent together. It'll be a tough task for the Vipers to slow them down. Since they started playing together, their bond has only grown.
Jimmy O'Brien, Lawrence Robbins, Leroy McCall.
And here in the first, 3 minutes in.
On the wing, Wilkes. Oh, and it's blocked by Miller.
That's just excellent anticipation from Miller.
And tonight, the first game of the regular season for the Texas Legends. This team finished their group stage well, and they're hoping that that can carry over to the regular season.
No reason not to. And with the way they came alive back in December, the fans here in Frisco love their Texas Legends. And you can feel the energy here for the home opener. Along with MP, another new face on RGV is Trace Miller. They brought him in to help strengthen this team's offense.
And what I like about Miller is that he can fit into any offense. As the son of a coach, I think the game just comes naturally to him, and he should have no trouble adjusting.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah.
Teams deciding to change it up. With it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Pass to Waters. And it's blocked by Miller. And dunked by Miller.
Giving the people what they want. Miller certainly adds to the entertainment value.
The Legends leading. McCaw outside. Waters outside. Back to McCaw.
Just 5 to shoot.
Over Cox. The Legends again can't hit.
Puts up the three.
Texas grabs the miss. Pass to Wilkes. Over Miller. The Legends again can't hit.
For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by.
Here's Wilkes.
He's got 8.
Waters. Oh, rejected by Miller. Defended by Wilkes. And that's just not a good shot for him. They can get way better looks than that. Down low. McCaw can't hit. The Vipers trailing.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter.
Ion outside. For three, Miller. Miller with another miss. Waters with the ball. Ion covering. To the paint. Here's Wilkes. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You allow Wilkes to get a look close in, he'll make you pay.
Buries it from three-point range. And here are the Legends now. 3-point lead. Makar right side. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Lets it go from the wing. The shot, no good. Outside Wilkes. Makar. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
Proving he can torch you from downtown, you've got to chase Makar off that line.
Pass to Miller. On the wing, Miller. MP and Trace on the same page. Nice setup there.
His ability is matched only by his energy, guys. He's usually in the middle of everything for us.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Legends on top, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow. On 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
I like how he's operated within the framework of the team. He's not just out there looking for his own shot. He's creating for other guys as well.
He's had a really nice night passing the rock. And with moving the ball like that, coming from the wing, their offense has a much better flow to it. I mean, guys, the game plan is very simple right now. Keep feeding Wilkes because he's flat out cooking.
Pass to Miller. Shot on the wing. The bank shot, no good. Hawkins with it. Started now by Cox. Up top, Hawkins. Inside. Out to Tyler. The tray. And the Legends. Another three.
Well, this is why Tyler's teammates and coaches encourage him to remain aggressive. He is just so talented.
Pulls up on the wing. And that one's good.
Even though it went down, that's not the kind of shot they should be settling for. Just look at the coach's face.
Pass to Wilkes. That one doesn't drop. Now here is Smith. Hawkins covering. On the wing, Miller. Clock at 4. Over Tyler. And Rio Grande again with the bucket.
Heads up stuff from Miller. Notice the clock winding down, and he bails out his team.
Now Beasley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Vipers ball. Time called here. The Vipers decide to talk it over.
He wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and now is the time to do it.
Yeah, there were clearly some things going on out there he didn't like.
That's a good time to take a timeout.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Smith, Hawkins covering. To the inside. Here's Miller. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
So the defense was there, but Miller is just too good down low.
Wilkes can't hit.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Miller. Add another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 for 10 from the field.
The shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
Oh, got it to go. Trace knowing right where MP likes it.
Perfect pass by Miller. When someone is open, you got to share the rock.
Pass to Beasley. Tyler outside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
That kind of contact is nothing to Tyler. He welcomes trying to score through it.
Outside Cox.
Pass to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. No luck on that one.
The Legends with the lead. Tyler, defended by Miller. Pollard, no good. And here's Rio Grande. Pass to Miller.
Takes the 3.
Oh, what a pass by MP there. And Trace buries the triple.
Looking for quality shots from range, Miller trusts his ability from the arc.
Wilkes with the triple. Miller pulls it in.
Boy, I mean, this has not been a quarter really to remember for him.
He's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
Now here's Pollard. Outside Wilkes. Now here's Pollard.
D right on it.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Lawrence Waters.
On defense, the Vipers. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12, and it's good. 2 points. For 3, Miller. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one.
Vipers ahead,
leading by just 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. Okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had
Substitution for Texas, Schroeder, Tyler, Hawkins, Pollard. Coming onto the floor for the Vipers. At the line for Texas, Mark Schroeder. For 1.
And that one misses. Rio Grande with the ball. Tries a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
We're tuned into the one-man show in this one. MP carrying the load and scoring it very well.
Hawkins outside.
Tyler the screen.
But they get it back. Outside for Hawkins.
Wilkes.
And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Such a clutch shooter. He lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, look out.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Legends. From the corner, and it's in.
You could tell that Wilkes was not going to settle there. Fully committed to getting the much-needed bucket.
Oh, and MP connects on the three off the assist from Trace Miller.
Well, what a connection we've seen between two of the newcomers, Trace and MP. They've had some instant chemistry with the way they fed off each other.
This is what the Vipers hoped for when they brought them in. It seems like the two were made to play with each other. They have an almost telepathic connection, like me and you, Tim.
For your performers, coming onto the floor for your Legends, Terry Beasley.
I got it. And here's Wilkes.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Hawkins.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Out to Tyler. The shot from 20 feet.
Yes, and it's Hawkins picking up the assist.
Relishing the chance to make the big play. You can tell Tyler enjoyed going on the attack there.
It's hauled in by the Legends.
You know, he might be a little overconfident if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's never hitting that shot. I mean, I might be able to hit that shot, but he's never going to be able to hit it.
Maybe.
Out to the wing. Shoots a three. Count it. And with that basket, he is now 9 for 15 from the floor.
Look, if you need a bucket, just get MP the ball.
Pass to Tyler. Beasley. Outside Wilkes. Finished off by Wilkes.
Watch, the Legends needed points, and Wilkes steps up. Did you expect anyone else?
Took him no time at all on that one.
I think it's safe to say that MP has the clutch gene, rising to the occasion at a big moment.
Outside Wilkes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them double him up.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage.
He's got ice water in his veins, guys. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
Fires from deep.
Beasley grabs the miss.
And a chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
Lock in, maintain focus. Unbelievable. Talk about heart. Tyler, my goodness.
And out of bounds, the Legends will take it.
Here's Wilkes.
And there it
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
And stolen by Ellis.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
There's the final horn. The Texas Legends able to beat MP and the RGV Vipers tonight.
Texas's combo, Wilkie and Tyler, they're really tough to break down. That duo did a great job on MP and Trace.
Yeah, they spoiled the debut of MP and Trace with Rio Grande Valley.
Well, the good news for this Vipers team, I imagine MP and Trace are just getting started. They're definitely going to improve, as this is just their first outing with RGV.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Tim Swartz, Brian Banafitemi, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
And it's the Legends to start out.
What a roster shakeup it's been for the Vipers between the Winter Showcase and now. They didn't have a great first half of the season, and they made some changes.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Perhaps the first guy you have to be boxing out, Wilkes. So they have to be better than that.
We'll see an overhauled lineup for the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. Fresh faces, MP and Trace Miller sliding right into that starting five. And looking at the starting five that the Texas Legends will send out. What a season it's been for Wilkes and Tyler. They really are the engine of this team. And the big move for the Vipers was trading for MP. They're hoping he can fill their needs.
With the way that MP turned things up in the Winter Showcase, he's clearly the type of player the Vipers need. It's a big risk, but they seem to believe MP is a guy that was being held back on that Delaware team.
Now here's Ellis.
And Tyler pulls it down.
And thinking more about the MP trade, the Vipers identified him as a great fit for this team, both on and off the court, and they did not hesitate to make the move.
Yeah, it seems that MP didn't quite see eye to eye with Delaware management. Some might say that's a bit of a red flag for such a young player, but the Vipers, they think there is a lot of untapped potential.
Along with MP, another new face on RGV is Trace Miller. They brought him in to help strengthen this team's offense.
And what I like about Miller is that he can fit into any offense. As the son of a coach, I think the game just comes naturally to him, and he should have no trouble adjusting.
Well, without a doubt, the centerpiece for the Texas Legends is the duo of Wilkes and Tyler, arguably the best tandem in the G League right now.
They are so fluid and potent together. It'll be a tough task for the Vipers to slow them down. Since they started playing together, their bond has only grown.
And here's Wilkes. He's got 6.
And a missed layup. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Miller outside. Trace with the tray. Great setup from MP.
Wow. If Miller hits more of those, he won't be in the G League for too long.
Now Wilkes.
Pass to Hawkins.
Outside Pollard.
From past the arc.
Miller pulls it in. And tonight's game, a bit of a rivalry, Brian. A little north versus south action in Texas.
Well, you think back to all the battles the Rockets and Mavericks have had, the two parent franchises for these teams. It's hard to ignore all that history anytime two Texas teams decide to tangle. How's that for a tongue twister? He shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for a tough board, and his length doesn't hurt either.
Oh, it's good! Great pass by Trace, and MP makes it look easy.
The Legends trailing. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Hawkins on the wing. Wilkes. And he can't stop the run as that misses.
Miller outside.
Hits the three-point bomb.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Texas calls a timeout.
During this timeout, I fully expect the players to refuel with Gatorade. It hydrates better than water.
Yeah, and I think that's probably why it's many people's go-to drink of choice off the bench.
So both teams changing it up here.
Coming onto the floor for your Legends, O'Brien, Waters, Howell, McCall. Coming onto the floor for the Vipers.
The Vipers making a change here.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. The three. And the Vipers, another tray.
And tonight, the first game of the regular season for the Texas Legends. This team finished their group stage well, and they're hoping that that can carry over to the regular season.
No reason not to. And with the way they came alive back in December, the fans here in Frisco love their Texas Rangers. And you can feel the energy here for the whole opener. Mercy Wilkes showing why he's one of the best here in the G League.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Miller from the arc. Yes, once again for him, an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They got to change something.
Now here's Wilkes.
He's got 8. Miller pulls it in. Defended by Wilkes. From deep, another triple for Miller.
Tonight marks the third meeting of the year between Rio Grande Valley and Texas. They played each other a couple of times in the group stage of the tip-off tournament.
And they split those meetings, but you can throw all of that out now. The overhaul of the Rio Grande Valley roster was so extensive, this might as well be the first meeting between the two teams.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter.
Another 3 for Rio Grande.
Well, things are really, really connecting for Miller offensively. And it's easy to imagine him doing the same on an NBA court.
Now here's O'Brien. Here's Wilkes. No good off the back of the rim.
And to this point, MP and Miller have really been the standouts.
They've been impressive.
Miller outside.
The three-pointer off the mark. And the Legends with possession here. Trailing by 17. Back to O'Brien. Pass to McCaw. Fires the three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Miller no good. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure. I mean, guys, the game plan is very simple right now. Keep feeding Wilkes because he's flat out cooking.
Time called here. The Vipers decide to talk it over.
Substitution for Texas, Beasley, Tyler, Hawkins, Pollard. Coming onto the floor for the Vipers.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Screen by Miller. Lets it go from deep, up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots. Hawkins outside. Waters outside. Pass to Beasley. Now Hawkins. 6 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Miller with the ball. Tyler's there. Miller outside. And the Vipers, another tray.
Well, I'll tell you, to make the jump to the NBA, you need to believe in your jumper. So that's an encouraging sign for Trace Miller.
To the middle. Here's Beasley. Excellent D there from Ellis. Miller outside. He tries for three. Oh, Trace with a setup, and MP is shot ready.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And the field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Vipers ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the... Same as we get the third started.
I like how he's operated within the framework of the team. He's not just out there looking for his own shot. He's creating for other guys as well.
He's had a really nice night passing the rock. And with, moving the ball like that, coming from the wing, their offense has a much better flow to it.
Here's Miller from the arc. And the Vipers, another tray.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and it'll go to the line. It's on Cox.
Getting that call. Pollard knows how to draw him.
Shooting two.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Have a night. Trace and MP having their way.
Can anybody stop these two?
Pass to Miller. The three. Oh, Trace for three. A nice pass by MP.
Looking for quality shots from range, Miller trusts his ability from the arc.
Outside Pollard. And here's Hawkins. On the wing, Wilkes. 12 points for him. The layup off target. To the inside. Here's Miller. Trace with the bucket. And what a pass from MP.
Well, when he's around the rim, Miller is so tough to stop.
Hawkins outside. Back to Wilkes. Inside. Hawkins misses. And here's Rio Grande. Pass to Miller. And the Vipers, another tray.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Back to Hawkins. Now Pollard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Miller outside. Another three for Rio Grande.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Defended by Wilkes. From the wing. Again, the Vipers score.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Pass to Hawkins. That one falls. A great assist from Tyler.
Lightning hands. Hawkins ready to fire.
Defended by Wilkes. For three, Miller. Another three for Rio Grande.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
So both teams making some changes here.
Jimmy O'Brien, Lawrence Waters, Lauren Howell, Leroy McCall.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Trace and MP trading passes. Miller can't get it to go. Outside Howell. Pass to McCaw. Howell. McCaw outside. Shoots over Goodwin. It's stolen by Miller. And Tyler pulls it down. Now here's McCaw. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. Miller outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, you see how polished Miller's jumper is. This guy looks ready for the NBA, if you ask me.
Here's McCaw. Steps back and shoots. And he knocks the jumper down.
Well, we know how many inches he had over his man there, so good decision to rise up and take the jumper.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Valley Vipers on top, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Texas calls a timeout.
Beasley, Tyler, Hawkins, Pollard. Substitution for Rio Grande Valley. Timeout, Texas. One more round of applause for your performers.
And again, Rio Grande, no good.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Inside, Tyler is very capable. He just focuses on getting to his finish.
It's Ion on the wing. Expanding his range. Drains the three-pointer.
Wilkes with it. And if you're trying to shut down Trace and MP, when they have it going like they do tonight, whoo, man, you are in for a difficult challenge.
No doubt.
Pass to Pollard. Beasley. Hawkins, covered by Parsons. Pollard, no good.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Not really his range, and it's off target. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Wilkes. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
If you allow Wilkes to get a look close in, he'll make you pay.
Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, what a connection we've seen between two of the newcomers, Trace and MP. They've had some instant chemistry with the way they fed off each other.
This is what the Vipers hoped for when they brought them in. It seems like the two were made to play with each other. They have an almost telepathic connection, like me and you, Tim.
Connects from three-point range.
You have to admire the mindset from Wilkes, hitting him back with the three at the other end.
And here are the legends now. Tries from 10. Here's Tyler.
Oh, get out of the way. Tyler taking no prisoners.
To the wing on the left. And the Vipers, another tray.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been deadly.
And here's Wilkes.
Down low.
Tyler, no good.
From beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the legends. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Pollard. Outside Wilkes. Clock at 6. Fader on the way. The shot's good.
He was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Exactly. If he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force things, his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's on him.
That's it here in Frisco. It's a winning debut for Trace and MP with the Vipers.
RGV is so excited to have those two on their side now. Miller and MP delivering just what they needed tonight for the Vipers to come away with the win.
And the most impressive part of this victory is how they dealt with Wilkes and Tyler.
Those two are long, versatile defenders. Kudos to MP and Trace for handling them, coming up with the season opening win.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.
See? Now, I knew you moved different. Yo, with you and me on this team, bro, there's no one in the G League that can stop us. Hey, we're about to go crazy. Watch.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Good game? Bro, we just went out there and handled business. Come on, man, what's it take to get you excited? I mean, this is our shot, no?
I just like to keep it even keel.
Nah, it's time to get active, bruh.
We're gonna keep it rolling.
I bet.
It's an exciting time to be a Vipers fan as MP, the newest acquisition, has hit the ground running. I just got back from the game against the Legends, and I gotta say, I still don't understand why Delaware traded him. MP looks fantastic, and he's already developed impressive chemistry with Trace Miller. They were cooking in the two-man yesterday like they've known each other for years. Now, Miller, he showed flashes of becoming an NBA-caliber player in the first half of the season, but as we've talked about many, many times before, he didn't have much help. And the wins, they just didn't materialize. Matt Smith is a nice piece, but he's a journeyman at this point. 28 isn't old, but it isn't young either. He is who he is. MP, however, is a whole different level of player, and he seems to get better every game. There's no question that he's getting drafted. It's just a matter of where. And playing alongside that type of talent looks like it's going to allow Trace to show aspects of his game that we only got a glimpse of until now. Should be a fun second half of the season for Vipers fans.